I saw a picture of myself on my husband's phone the other day, and for a split second, I didn't even recognize who it was. Like, like I knew it was me, but it was still a shock. It was just a not so quiet reminder that time is moving forward and it's actually reshaping me. And not just my face, it's my whole life. It's my career, my body, my sense of who I am. All of it feels totally different now. It feels strange. Every day is like a roller coaster. Like like I think I'm grieving. I think I'm going through the stages of grief. I am grieving an old version of myself. I am grieving the old Sheila. She's not here anymore. So, like, my career was the biggest part of me, right? It defined my days, it gave me sense of accomplishment, and honestly, it shaped my purpose and my identity. One day I'm at work, I'm killing it, and everything's on track, and then boom, poof, just like that. It wasn't there anymore. It's not even the job itself, it's the part of you that's tied to it. When you're used to defining yourself by what you do, losing that feels like losing a part of who you are. And that loss can cause real grief. There's no other way to describe it. And it's not just my career I'm grieving, it's my whole self. Like my body feels like a stranger to me now. I remember when I could just kind of move effortlessly, right? Boom, boom. I didn't have to think twice about standing up, walking around. I felt good in my skin. But now everything feels just a little heavier, just a little slower. I make noise when I sit down and I make noise now when I get up. Not just grunts, but the clicks and pops in my knees and hips. I'm much rounder now. Some days it feels like I'm living in someone else's skin. Even my hair. I mean, look at it. Look at it. All of that might sound trivial, but it's all tied together. All these little things add up to this realization. The version of me that I knew so well for so long is gone. She's just gone. And you know what? No one ever prepared me for that. No one ever told me that I'd have to say goodbye to that person. At first, I didn't want to believe it, right? So denial was my coping mechanism. I was just brushing off the changes thinking that I would bounce back. The layoff was a temporary setback. I've been here before. I'll get something soon. And my body, well, it just needs a little bit more time, right? I'll lose that weight that I've gained from menopause. Easy peasy. My hormones will settle and my hair will grow back. I'll just take some supplements for my joints and get moving again. I can fix all of this. This is all still fixable. But that's the thing about denial. It's easy to lean on when the changes happen slowly. You don't notice how far things have actually shifted until one day it all hits you at once and there's no way to deny it anymore. I was so angry. It was like this indignant, how dare you type of anger, Do you know who I am? The worst part is that I didn't really see it coming. There wasn't a clear moment when I thought, okay, here is the transition. Here's where I need to let go of this version of my old self and move on to this new one. It just kind of happened gradually until one day it was like, bam, oh my God, here it is. And because of that, my brain has not caught up. My brain still feels young and sharp, but the rest of me, my body, it's a little slower, like I said. So it's like my brain and my body aren't on the same page anymore. Not even in the same book. They're in totally different books, different chapters, different pages. Now mentally I am ready to do everything I used to do, but physically my body's not getting the memo. And now I'm left figuring out who this new version of me is supposed to be. There's this strange disconnect between what I see and what I feel on the inside. It's like I'm living in two different realities. When I look in the mirror, I don't see the person I think I am. It's almost as if I'm expecting to see the same face and the same body that I've always known. But sometimes what stares back at me feels wholly unfamiliar. And that disconnect, it's unsettling and weird, and it's like a part of me is stuck in the past, not quite ready to catch up with where I am now. I even tried bargaining with myself. I thought if I just worked harder, focused more, maybe I could stop the changes from happening. Nope. Bargaining is such a desperate move. It's a strange attempt to hold on to something that's already slipping away. I'm fighting against something that I absolutely can't control. You can't negotiate with time. So eventually I had to face the fact that that time won't make a deal with me. It'll just keep moving forward, and I have no choice but to accept that. So honestly, that's when the depression sets in. And truly it's still here. It's this quiet, constant weight, this dull pain that makes me tired and makes me listless. And it's this profound sadness for the life I thought that I was going to have, the career that I built and the body that used to move without effort. It's mourning a version of myself that I'm never going to be again. And sometimes for me, that's hard to sit with. No one tells you that grief can be about losing yourself, even while you're still here. It's a strange thing to grieve your own life while you're still living it, to look back and realize that there are parts of yourself that you'll never get back. I suppose that's what aging is, but it's still weird. It's still very weird. We spend so much time building these versions of ourselves only to find that they slip through our fingers and turn into something else. I'm still trying to understand what it means to move forward when the past version of me feels like a ghost I can't quite let go of. Maybe that's the point. Maybe this grief is a necessary part of the aging process. Maybe it's not about getting back who I was, but it's trying to figure out who I'm gonna be now, right? Like Sheila 2.0. Huh. I don't know. So yeah, I'm grieving. And if you're feeling that too, if you're mourning the parts of your life, your career, your body, your youth, just know that it is okay. It's not something that people really seem to talk about, but it's real. It's valid. We're all just trying to figure out what this next version of ourselves is going to look like. And I think that grieving your old self, your old ways, your old body, your old everything, I think that that's healthy. I think it's healthy because we need to let it go, right? I'm not really sure, but I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear from you in the comments, and please like and subscribe if you can. I'm really glad that you're here. Take care. I will see you in the next video.